All right, we've made it Wednesday night. You know what time it is. The Collins Auto Repair late model stock ready to go. The man who's probably had the most laps around the Milwaukee Mile in real life in this league, Billy Van Meter, your number one driver there for Team Chaos. Chaos taking the whole front row with Ryan Allen in that number 2 spot. Wyatt Walker in the 3. Medford out there tonight in that number 4 spot. Philbrick for Lions Den in the number 5. How about Brandon Parks back out here tonight for Next Level Racers? Hazelwood for Hayes and Boots in the 7. Witherspoon owning the co-owner there in the number 8 spot. You got James Weathers out here tonight in that number 9 spot. Good to see James out here running tonight. Kendrick in the number 10. Gainey in the 11. And how about Wells back there in that number 12 spot? He's going to want to move up just a bit. 13 going to Yates and Rex Cock, folks, back out here tonight. Ready to go at the Milwaukee Mile. Conditions, beautiful. 75 degrees, overcast, 2 mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Collins Auto Repair for being the title sponsor of the Late Model Stock Series. All right, the drivers are set. We're going to go 30 laps here. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but the track is 1 mile, so it does take some time to get around here. Some guys to watch out for. We mentioned him right there, Billy Van Meter. You want to keep an eye on that 23 machine. He is not going to be an easy beat here tonight. I'm telling you that right now. Look for him at Victory Lane when this thing's over. A little bit further back, Wyatt Walker right behind him. Good run there in qualifying for the Walker Ridge Plantation 85 machine out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. He's going to have something special lined up here tonight, I think, also. Philbrick right there behind him in the 06. Keep an eye on him also. And Zach Wells. You don't normally see Mr. Wells all the way back there, but he was having computer issues. Maybe that fucked with his mind a little bit there, but he's a little bit further back. Gainey back there tonight. There is Yates. And it looks like Rex Cock failed to get onto the grid in a timely manner. So, with that being said, we're going to let him loose here. 30 laps next time by. Billy going to set him free. Coming out of 3 and 4 here. Man, this is going to be a crazy race here. Some fast cars. Drafting, I've been told, maybe might be a thing, but we're going to find out real soon here. 30 laps, Milwaukee Mile. Billy Van Meter leading the field around. Are you kidding me? Here we go. That pace car should go in. Thank you. I was like, oh, good Lord, please. There we go. Billy got the good start there. Late model stocks ready to go here. Brandon Parks already getting himself down in line, and we're single file already. Nice and smooth here as we get him rolling here. 30 laps tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. They're all chasing right now. Billy Van Meter. Ryan Allen in that number 2 spot. Wyatt Walker into 3. He's got Medford right behind him in that 83. So you got some 80s up here in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot, and you're going to feather themselves back a little bit here. They know tire wear is a huge concern here tonight. Always a pleasure seeing Brandon Parks back out here racing in that number 9 machine. Or 13, excuse me. They got him on the 13 right there. He's making some moves here, trying to get up and underneath Medford. It is the 9 on my screen, though. That is it. The 9 on the screen right there. So Brandon Parks trying to make some moves here early. He's going to dip down to the inside of Medford. Brandon Parks now to the back bumper of Wyatt Walker. 3 of 30 in the books. They're still chasing Billy. Van Meter out front. He's got his teammate Allen behind him, and there's Wyatt Walker in that 3 spot. But the man, the myth, the legend, the 4-time truck champion back there tonight in the number 4 spot. Brandon Parks got around Medford. Philbrick there for Lions Den. He's back in the number 6 spot. He's got a fast hot rod also here tonight. We'll keep an eye on him. He's going to be quick all night long. Witherspoon, there's the 20B machine. Heck of a run we saw him have the last couple days here. He's going to look to continue that here. We got a long race ahead of us. Tire saving, fuel, not really going to be an issue here tonight. It's going to be all about trying to save those Hoosier tires. Whatever they're running nowadays. Maybe it's not Hoosier. I don't know. Brandon Parks now all over the back bumper of Wyatt Walker. Wyatt now going to feel the pressure here. Not sure how good Wyatt is on saving tires, but this track requires it. And you're seeing it right now. Parks really getting in there hot here. Parks now going to work that inside line. He's going to try to find something here. Same with Wyatt. Wyatt right up to the back bumper now, the 87 of Allen. Your top 4 breaking away from the pack up front here. Still got some guys in the back here that are just trying to tag along here. Rex Cock not in it. There's Brandon Yates back there for Lions Den. Gainey for Lions Den. And Zach Wills for Hazen Boots. The rest of the boys right now trying to work their way up through the field here. Up front still, Billy Van Meter, your leader. Allen in the 2, but he's got company in his rear view. Don't look back now. They're there. Oh, yeah, that's Wyatt Walker. Walker Ridge Plantation on the hood of that Chevrolet. Right up to the back bumper of Ryan Allen. 24 laps to go here at the Milwaukee Mile. Wyatt's trying to do a little save in there, but he's got some action behind him. He's got Brandon Parks right behind him. And they've got a gap there between the rest of the field. Wyatt really driving it in there hard, and you're seeing the exit speed there from Brandon Parks. He's able to get up there and get it rolling now. Look at Billy. Billy's going to fall way back there. Now the pass right there, not sure exactly what happened with Billy Van Meter, but let's take a look here real quick, because we had the camera there. Goes up to the corner here and just, hey, gives him the spot. There you go. What a guy. And we got a good race here down the backstretch, damn near 3 wide there. As you're seeing Wyatt Walker now go back to the 4 spot there. What a battle. Brandon Parks now up to the number 2 spot. But it's Ryan Allen, Brandon Parks, and Billy Van Meter, your top 3. Wyatt Walker was getting into them corners really hot. He may have used up all his tires. As Medford now up to the back bumper here. 22 laps to go. They do have an extra set of tires in the pits, but you don't want to go in there and just grab them for nothing. It's all about tire management, and you're seeing Medford now work his way underneath there. Wyatt Walker's tires are shot here. 20 laps to go next time by. Allen, your leader. Parks in the 2. Van Meter in the 3. Medford in the 4. Wyatt now in the number 5 spot. Brandon Parks, your hard charger. He's up 4. Bill Brick now getting ready to get up here to the 85. 85 used up a lot of tire. He just needs to settle it down a little bit here, get in line, and run some laps in. 20 laps to go here at the Milwaukee Mile. Billy Van Meter led about as many laps as you could lead. Then Allen said, hey, slide on over. I'm a tad bit quicker, so he gave him the room here. Brandon Parks in that number 2 spot, but how about Billy, though? He's in the 3, Medford in the 4, and Wyatt Walker now in the 5. Phil Brick right there in that number 6 spot, and it's Witherspoon, the 20B machine, the owner, co-owner there for Hazen Boots. Good run here tonight. He's in the 7 spot. He's moved up 1 spot ahead of his teammate there, Team Canada. Hazelwood out here tonight. Good to have Hazelwood, man. Always a pleasure when Team Canada makes an appearance. Kendrick Holmes, your Daytona truck winner, and Darlington. James now back there. He's got some action brewing here with Wells behind him. Gainey also. So Wells, Gainey, and Yates duking it out back there. That's for 11th, 12th, and 13th spot, excuse me. But a good battle here, as they are getting it tightened and tightened here, going around the corner in the back. 3 wide damn near for last. That's pretty exciting. Like to see that now. Here we go. Good battle here. Billy Van Meter now. Going to work his magic here on Brandon Parks. Trying to go up and underneath him here. 18 to go here at the mile. Billy got some tires he saved up there. Bringing it back to life. Back underneath Brandon Parks. Billy Van Meter goes. Trying to get up there with his teammate and go 1-2 here. Brandon Parks, owner and operator of NLR over there. If you're looking, want to get with Mr. Parks, NLR is hiring. Yes, hiring drivers. Over there, check out. Get with Brandon Parks, man. Get you set up today. Medford right there with them, though. Medford knows he's trying to get that nose down in there. And the longer that Parks is up there, the more he's burning them tires up. And it's a great battle here. Medford now going to look to the inside here. And the same thing that happened to Wyatt looks like it's happening to Parks here. The tires just going away. And they do that here. 16 to go. These tires are about shot. It's going to be trying to save them. Medford doing a great job there, keeping himself on the inside. And right now it's Team Chaos going 1, 2, and 3. Brandon Parks now making himself out there into 4. Wyatt Walker into 5. And you got Philbrick, Witherspoon, Hazelwood, Kendrick back there also. So the rest of the team right now just trying to follow suit here. Trying to make some action, some hay, you know. And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Allen and Van Meter and Medford, your top 3. The team is stout, and they're out here showing off tonight. Wyatt Walker in that number 5 spot. There is Philbrick from Lions Den. So you got 3 Chaos, NLR, Wyatt Walker, Philbrick, Witherspoon. Going to round out your top 7. With 13 to go next time. Your hard charger, you're asking? That's still Brandon Parks up 2 spots right now. In that number 9 Hooters machine. And you're going to see Philbrick here. He's starting to get some pressure put on him by Witherspoon here. So I don't know who's saved tires the longest back there, but you might want to start bringing them to life now. It's time to get racing. And that's exactly what you're seeing here with the 20B machine. Ryan Allen still your leader out front in that 87. Billy in the 2, Medford in the 3, Parks and Wyatt round out your top 5. Yes, the Milwaukee Mile is a very long track. It's 1 mile long. I don't know how you would have ever guessed that. Right now, Ryan Allen's got some breathing room here between them. Yeah, I'll pull up the map here for you right there. Nobody's in danger of going a lap down here. I mean, it would be crazy. But, I mean, it could happen, I guess. It could happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. So these guys should stay pretty good here. Right after this, we got the Tour Mods coming up right back here for 20 laps. Medford right now still in that number 3 spot. Parks back there in the 4. And it's Wyatt Walker in that 5 still right now. Big loser going to James right there. Back 3 spots here tonight. He'll look to rebound, though. He can get this thing turned around here. He'll be fine. Kind of just trying to catch his grips here, it looks like. Trying to figure out, hey, where am I going to take this thing around to? What's going on here? He's got Yates back there with him right now. So Ryan Allen, Billy Van Meter checking out. Medford and Park still kind of together. But it's Wyatt Walker still in the 5th, and Philbrick still got the pressure here of Witherspoon right behind him. There it is. The 20B machine of Witherspoon. Hey, he'll get after it. I've seen him. I've seen him do worse for less. Trust me, he'll get you down here. Let's go. Working it, he's doing it, trying to get a little throttle action here, riding with the Lions Den driver, that's Philbrick, looking back at Witherspoon for Hazen Boots. Got a little bit of gap there. Let's look back from Billy Van Meter's car here as he was able to get up and around. Ryan Allen there for the new race leader here. Looking back, some Fords leading the way here. About as perfect of a line as you can run here, watching back from Billy Van Meter's car as he's looking back at Ryan Allen. Ryan Allen looking back at the gap between him and Medford. Medford looking back at Parks and so on and so forth there. Right on back to Wyatt Walker. So 8 laps to go, 7 this time. The Collins Auto Repair ready to get them fired off here. We got the Chipotle Tour Mod Series coming up right after this. And right now, Billy Van Meter is taking them to school here. Ryan Allen and Medford. There's Brandon Parks and Wyatt Walker. Philbrick and Witherspoon. Zach Wells and Hazelwood. And Kendrick still back there doing his thing. Gainey and James, excuse me. Yates and Rex is out. So right now, Billy Van Meter says, hey, give me 5 more laps next time by. Team Chaos looking to go 1, 2, 3 here tonight. It's been a while since we've seen that. But they're looking good here so far. Billy Van Meter out front. Allen and Medford, your top 3. Brandon Parks and Wyatt Walker. Wyatt Walker in that number 5 spot. And Philbrick into 6. And there is Witherspoon back there into 7. And it's Zach Wells. He had some computer issues earlier in the night here. He was able to get them fixed here. Kind of got off his rhythm. You don't normally see him this far back. But it is the first race of the night. Look, their issues continue. You see that? The very hard blink right there that came out of Wells' system. He just disappeared. But he's back on the track now, so very concerning for him. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if anything happens. But so far, he seems to be good to keep this thing rolling. So, your hard charger, yep, that's it. Zach Wells right now. He's up 4 spots. That's going to do it for him. Brandon Parks and the crew coming at you here. And they do, man. They come right around the corner there, man. Billy Van Meter is the leader. Ryan Allen and Medford. That's your top 3 with 3 to go. Brandon Parks and Wyatt Walker got a nice little battle here brewing for 4th place. Both those guys struggled with tire wear here tonight. Trying to keep their stuff clean and green and doing everything they can do. Wyatt Walker going to look to go up and underneath here Brandon Parks, and he's going to make it stick there. Going to be a drag race with 2 to go. Wyatt's going to have it covered. He'll drag it in there. And Parks right now probably playing the safer end here and saying, hey, maybe I'll save my tires for a late push. We'll see what happens. And same thing happening right here. Medford getting racy here. Medford going to look for the 2nd place here. Tire fall off there. Medford says, give me that 2nd place, teammate. And that's exactly what Medford is doing, taking that 2nd spot. Ryan Allen going to go to the 3, and Wyatt Walker moves up to the number 4 spot as the white flag is out this time by. White flag out for Billy Van Meter. He is in there sawing the shit out of the wheel. Look at this, folks. Look at that. Unbelievable what he's done here tonight. He's going to give you a good saw job. Look at that. Oh, that's how you steer the wheel here at the Milwaukee Mile. Look at this. Look at that. Solid for him, Bill. Look at that. Billy Van Meter is going to win it here tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. Bedford in the 2. Ryan Allen going to be in the 3. Wyatt in the 4. Brandon Parks rounds out your number 5 spot. Throw Philbrick into 6, Witherspoon into 7, Wells in the 8 there as they make contact with each other after the race. That's probably not a good idea. And then you have Kendrick, Holmes, Gainey, James, and Yates there. So both drivers still making contact there with one another here. And we'll see what happens here. The race wasn't over yet, so, man. Yeah, that sucks for them. Man, that's going to cost them some points right there. All right, let's go to number 3 spot here. Let's get these guys lined up and get these rolling here. Yeah, you got to keep it fair. You can't hit until after the race. So, all right, here we go. Let's start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight in that number 87. Ryan Allen, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job, man. Good to see you back out here. I know you're dealing with some things, but it's always a pleasure when you're out here running. And this was it, man. You had a battle there for 1st, 2nd, and then you fell back to 3rd. Break down your run here tonight.
Yeah, had a good qualifying run, able to start up front and maintain that for a little bit more than half the race. I knew the track was going to be rough on tire wear, just didn't expect it to fall off as quick as it did. Kind of happened out of nowhere, and I guess I just didn't plan for it. Billy and Medford, they saved the tires a lot better than I did, and it showed.
Oh, absolutely, man. It was a fantastic run here tonight, man, and you did a great job there. Team Chaos sitting 1, 2, 3. Great job, Alan. Let's hear them great sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for putting the races on every day. Everybody for showing up. The whole team over at Chaos Motorsports, Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MVP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Stem Coaches Cutscene, and Keep Digging.
All right, perfect. Good job there. Ryan Allen, P3 here to open up Wednesday night's racing. Went over now to our second place driver who slid in there with 2 to go there. Brandon Medford, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run, man. That was fun to watch there also. You were battling with Parks back there and then Wyatt Walker, and then you got up to Allen here, and they just said, hey, I'll get on over, and you finished P2 here tonight, man. Break down your run.
Yeah, good night. I bought this track right before we got on here, so pretty happy with finishing P2. I figured the track out there with about 10 or 11 to go. Was saving my tires, and I don't think I had anything for Billy up there. He knows this place. He's raced it in real life, so I'm going to call him a cheater for that. But, great run for everybody over at Chaos. Proud to be up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic night to start away for Team Chaos out here. And Medford, let's hear them great sponsors.
Yeah, well, thanks to everybody that came out tonight. Thanks to you and I, Hawk, for putting this on. It's been a fun deal when I get to get out here. But then everybody, all the sponsors here, Keep Digging, Cutscene, Sim Coaches, Avery Dennison, Norton Transport, Van Dorn Racing Development, Kenny Mowing, Circle City Raceway, HD5, MVP Performance, Edco Welding and Hydraulics, and Masson and Kane Warehousing.
Absolutely fantastic stuff there. Your second place driver, Medford. All right, went over now to our race winner, and that number 23 out of Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Billy Van Meter. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Good to see the mics working here tonight. I know Bill just doing Bill shit out here, but Milwaukee Mile's always been a favorite track of yours here, right along probably with Five Flags and everywhere else you race around the country. But, hey, fantastic work here. We saw you lead early, and then you said go ahead for it, Alan. You let him play a little bit in the lead, and then you decide to fall back and work your way back up to the front. Break down your run.
Yeah, early it was a good run, and then Ryan said he's a little faster, so I let him have it, and then just working way back through, and it looks like Ryan ran out of tires, and Medford found some speed then and got him, and I got him earlier. It was great, and gave him a good old swerve job at the last lap. You got to give him a little sauce.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A fantastic run as always. Billy Van Meter getting it started here tonight with the race win, and let's hear them great sponsors here one more time.
Yeah, I'm just going to thank my guys. They did sell the sponsor things, and I think they did enough promotion for me. So I'm just going to say thank you guys for showing up, and we whooped them.
Fantastic work. There you have it. Billy Van Meter getting the job done here tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. Medford going to be in that number 2 spot, and Ryan Allen going to bring it home in P3. Well, we got Tour Mods coming up next. All right, here we go. It's time to get the Chipotle Tour Mod Series underway. The guy that you just saw win the last race before you saw this race, yeah, he's on the pole again. Billy Van Meter for Team Chaos out there in the number 1 spot. How about Phil Brick stepping up the game there for Lions in at number 2. Wells into 3. Medford in that number 4 spot. Hazelwood back there in the number 8. Witherspoon in the 5. And there is Ryan Allen in that number 6 spot there as my screen just flashed there on my end. Rex Cock going to be in that 7. Wyatt Walker going to be in that number 9 spot. Kendrick going to be in the 10. Yates going to be in that 11 tonight in the 12 spot going to Patrick McPeak. Great stuff there from those guys. Race conditions here. Beautiful, 71 degrees, partly cloudy, and big thanks again to Buckhaker and Chipotle for coming on board to make this Tour Mod Series what it is, man. We appreciate what you guys do. All right, that is set, and these guys are ready to go. The gaps are up, and you're looking at this guy right here, Billy Van Meter. Can he make it 2 in a row? If you watched the racing last night, Hayes and Boots had a sweep driver. That was Jesse Gordon on the dirt. Billy Van Meter looking to sweep it here tonight for Team Chaos. Phil Brick would love nothing to do but break those plans. He is leading second right now in those points right behind this man here, Ryan Allen. So Allen's going to have to step it up if he's going to want that lead after the mile. All right, here we go. 20 laps? That's 20 miles. Good math. Let's go racing, boys. Damn near 3 wide already. That was pretty impressive to see. Like I said, these things are a little bit more of a handful, should I say. Well, it shouldn't be as smooth sailing as what we saw in the last race there. Wyatt Walker now got his hands full back there in the back. as these things come screaming around here at the Milwaukee Mile. A lot of speed, a lot of brake, and a lot of patience is what you need here at the Milwaukee Mile, especially in these bad boys. These things are getting speeds upwards of 140 miles an hour, sometimes even quicker. But right now, they're rolling smooth. Billy Van Meter, your leader. Philbrick in that 2, Medford into 3. Allen into 4, and Wells back there into 5. Kinda. Some guys want to drive them like the Indy cars. They think that they're drafting. So we'll see how that works out here. So we got contact already in the back. Drivers already bumping and grinding a little bit near the back there. Watching the action here through the middle of the pack cam. Wells, Hazelwood, Rex Cobb, Wyatt Walker, Witherspoon, the whole team back there. Still side by side right there. And I promise you, this is not the track you want to run side by side on. Not by any means. And they're going to go back in line, single file out. Kendrick Coleman, Patrick McPeak here, still side by side. And Wyatt Walker's going to snag a spot here on the inside. So just like that, Wyatt Walker now moving himself up a spot. Still side by side going down into the corner here. 17 to go. You got these guys in the back, teammates crashing each other. And they're able to get themselves looped around there. Teammates ran into each other. Billy Van Meter, Medford, and Philbrick. Ryan Allen, Wells, Hazelwood, Walker, Rex Cock, Witherspoon, Yates, and McPeak. And Kendrick in the pits here. Big wreck there between the teammates. That sucks. You hate to see that. Teammates wrecking teammates. All right, Billy Van Meter, Medford, Ryan Allen, Philbrick. Yeah, the crash happened back here. We'll put it up on the big screen here for you. Watch this. Those are teammates right there. Witherspoon gets loose and runs into Patrick McPeak. McPeak comes up the track and wrecks Kendrick there. Nowhere for anybody to go. So Billy Van Meter still out front. Medford in that number 3 spot here is Ryan Allen. Really starting to put the pressure on here. Philbrick going to fall back. With 15 laps to go, Philbrick falling back to the number 4 spot here, right behind Medford. Medford knows exactly where he wants to put that car at all times on this track. Same with Philbrick. Both drivers very alert when it comes to trying to get in and out here. Philbrick looking to the inside of Medford here. Great pressure being put onto him. The 06 battling hard here with Brandon Medford. Team Chaos versus Team Lions Den. Some great side-by-side racing here at the mile. Still a battle right here, the 06. That's Philbrick. Great shot right there. He's going to have to give a little bit here and a little take in here. Watch these. They don't take much to hit on these cars. 13 to go. Billy Van Meter still your leader. Allen into 2. We're watching that third place battle here. The guy on up against the wall there, that's Brandon Medford. The 06 right there, that's Philbrick. He's got Zach Wells right behind him now. And then you have Hazelwood and Wyatt Walker. Wyatt Walker now going to look to take some action here. And right now he's kind of just like in the middle here, just trying to find something here. 29 down low there. He's trying to find some speed here. Man, a cluster of cars near the back here. Wyatt wasn't clear there. Came right down on him. About got spun out. That was wild. Driving in there. Here we go. Still side by side. Not clear again. Still rolling. Not clear, but got himself a wreck there. Ryan Allen, still your leader. Billy Van Meter and Medford, your top 3. Philbrick, Wells, Rex, and Witherspoon. Yeah, Yates made it through there, I think. There's Wyatt back there and McPeak. Just wasn't clear. Yeah, Milwaukee Mile is a huge track. Yep, Allen out front. Billy Van Meter in the 2. Medford in that number 3 spot. Ryan Philbrick, Zach Wells, and Rex Cock. Absolutely. Go back and take a look at it right here. Go to the blimp cam here, and you're going to watch. Gets loose down there, the 85, and then just not clear. Boom, drives right up into the 11 there once again. Right up into him, not clear, and then big track, big tough break there for the 85. All right, Ryan Allen got the lead back from Billy Van Meter with 8 laps to go. Medford still in the 3 right now. But how about Philbrick and Wells, Rex Cock and Witherspoon? Hazelwood right there, Yates, Wyatt, and McPeak. McPeak now struggled a little bit there after getting involved with that incident, but I'll tell you what, they're rebounding nicely. Right now, let's jump inside the cockpit with Billy Van Meter. Looking back from Ryan Allen's car. He's got Billy right there with him. Medford looking back here at Philbrick and Wells getting after it. 7 to go here at the mile. Right after this, we got the White Oak Lodge Asphalt Street Stock Shootout. Yes, sir. They're going to be back in action, ready to go at Oxford. Top 8 out of qualifying. Going to make the A main. They're going to have 20 laps around Oxford to play some games. Still side by side right here, Wells and Rex. But I tell you what, Ryan Allen and Billy Van Meter, they definitely have something figured out at this track, man. They are flying here tonight. All of Team Chaos, really, 1, 2, 3 right now. But the question is Ryan Allen going to give Billy the win here to going into a sweep? Would he give it to him here? I don't know. I think he would. Allen seems like a nice guy. I think he'd say, hey, Billy, here you go. Want to try to sweep the night? Go for it. You can have it. But I don't know, though. It's going to come down to the wire at the end of this. He's not just going to hand it off, I don't think. Billy would do anything. But Allen's going to try. Medford back here. He's got a little more breathing room now. Philbrick fell off just a little bit. Wells in the 5. Rex in the 6. Witherspoon in the 7. Hazelwood in the 8 and the 9 of Wyatt Walker. And there is Brandon Yates and McPeak. Look at this right here. Man, it is getting tight. Ryan Allen, Billy Van Meter. 3 to go here. Will Billy move him? I don't know. He's going to dig in there a little deeper. He's playing with him right now. Always good when Billy's not on the controller. You know, it just seems like it's a little more fair. Wells back here getting the pressure put on too here, side by side. Philbrick still holding on to the 4, but Wells is going to take it over here. Here it comes. 2 laps to go. That's Hayes and Booth. That's Lions Den. Getting after it right there. Allen still your leader. White flag out. Billy Van Meter going to wait till the last lap. Don't do him like that, Billy. Ryan Allen going to do everything he can do to hold him off, though. Wells and Philbrick. Looks like Wells is able to get that advantage there. He took that. All right, here we go. Billy's lining him up here. Is he going to be able to throw the bullseye at him? Billy's getting in there. Billy's getting them loose. Billy's getting them crazy. But Billy ain't going to have it. It's going to be Ryan Allen. Takes that tonight. Great job, Allen. Holding off Billy Van Meter in that number 2 spot. Brandon Medford going to bring it home into 3. How about Wells back here into 4. Philbrick into 5. Rex Cock into 6. Witherspoon into 7. Hazelwood going to bring it home into number 8 spot here tonight. Wyatt Walker into 9. The 10 of Brandon Yates. And how about Patrick McPeak getting it done here tonight Fantastic work as always from those guys, man. Great run from everybody tonight. And those guys have got it done. Brandon Medford going to take care of business here tonight. Chaos going 1, 2, 3 again. My, oh my. Billy going to finish second this time, though. Ryan Allen going to take the win here. A little flipping of the rolls here, but they still got the job done here. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the third place driver out here tonight, Brandon Medford for Team Chaos. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's like the same thing, but, you know, different car here. Hey, P3 for you tonight here in this one, up one more spot from where you qualified. And you guys had this track dialed in tonight, man. Break down your run here.
I don't know about dialed in. Those guys up there look like professionals, but a lot of fun. I love learning a new racetrack, and you know, got to figure out how to go faster. And you know, we took off and left the field there. I was just cruising the last few laps, trying not to wreck, so we could keep this 1, 2, 3. But I really enjoyed it. Had a blast.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, a fantastic job as always, man, and a great finish here as we head into the shootout series. And hey, who's them great sponsors you want to thank one more time here?
Oh, yeah, to get some extra money here, but we got Keep Digging, Cutscenes, Sim Coaches, Avery Dennison, Norton Transport, Van Dorn Racing Development, Kenny Mowing, Circle City Raceway, HD5, MVP Performance, Edco Welding and Hydraulics, Matson and Kane Warehousing, and then everybody that showed up to race tonight, and you for putting this deal on.
Absolutely, Brandon Bedford gets it done, P3 here in the Tour Mods. All right, went over now to our thought was going to sweep tonight, but finished in second here. Billy Van Meter in the 23, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
That's pretty nice of you to let him get the win here. I know you did. I mean, there's no other way around it here, man. You knew you were the fastest guy on the track all night long, but a P2 for you tonight, man. Break down your run.
Yeah, I was fast the short run, and then I started finding long run speed, but Ryan got some little faster short run speed, and he got me. And then I ran him back down. I just wish it was a 30-lapper instead of a 20-lapper. I'd have got him. He was running out, and I was running him down again. It was going to be a good race. Just ran out of laps, and had a good time. 1, 2, 3 again. Love it.
No, absolutely. It's a thing of beauty here tonight from Team Chaos. You guys are killing a great job as always. And who's some great sponsors, Bill?
I just want to thank my guys for showing up, and Edco Welding and Van Dorn Velvet, and Masson and Kane, Keep Digging, Cutscenes, Avery Dennison, and Kenny Moan.
Great job. There you have it. Billy Van Meter, P2 here tonight. All right, went over now to our race winner, who was the fastest guy on the track here. I could say that now because I already talked to Bill, so it's okay. Ryan Allen, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, up 5 spots, definitely got to be the fastest tour mod out here, definitely in the league by far. Killed it here again tonight, just adding on to that ginormous points lead that you already got here, as we got a few races left here to round it out and make it official. But a fantastic run here tonight, man, and break it down a little bit for us here.
Yeah, man, I definitely got these tour mods dialed in. Gonna be hard to get me, that's for sure. Didn't really get a good qualifying position, started P6, and I know it's hard to pass here, so I just made quick work trying to pass everybody as quick as I can. I want to appreciate everyone clean running. That was a great race. Able to get by Medford, get up to P2. Had Billy set in my sights, and I was peeling him up about 2/10 a corner. So got by him a little too soon, I think. Kind of showed him my line, and he kind of reeled me back in. But he was fast, a little bit faster than me towards the end. But I mean, 40-lap race, I don't think he would have got me.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, definitely would never touch you in these things. And now we know that. Great job, Alan. And I did get news here. The Tour Mods are coming back next season. So that's huge for you and your whole team over there, as Super Late Models also coming back. So if we're going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek there, so Tour Mods and Supers next season. So great job here. And we look forward to you in the shootout series here coming up next. And let's hear them great sponsors.
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank you for putting all these races on. Everybody for showing up, whole team over at Chaos Motorsports, Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and Keep Digging.
There you have it. Ryan Allen wins it here tonight. Billy in the 2, and Medford going to round out your top 3. That's a Chaos. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. We've made it third and final race of the night. The White Oak Lodge Street Stock Shootout Series. The top 8 made it. So the other guys outside the top 8 are going home. And we see that right now. Look at that. Billy Van Meter goes to the number 1 spot. Phil Brick into 2. Zach Wells going to be in that number 3 spot. Medford going to be in the 4. Rex Cock going to be in the 5. Kendrick going to be in the 6. Hazelwood going to be in the number 7 spot. And Witherspoon going to bring it home in the number 8 spot tonight. We took 8. There was 11 guys out here tonight. It's the shootout series. 70 degrees, clear skies, 2 mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. All right, the drivers are set. They're just waiting on these last few things to happen here. We got about 30 seconds in between. But how about Billy Van Meter tonight, folks? Taking care of business over there in the first race, late model stocks, getting it done. Finished second in the Tormonts. Phil Brick, good night for him. He's in the 06 for Lions Den. Zach Wells back there. He's going to look for something here in the 3 tonight. Medford, happy to make the show, I'm sure. We ain't seen him in a shootout series race in about 3 weeks. Good to see him. Rex Cock, fan favorite back there out of Indianapolis. There's Kendrick in that number 6 spot, and there is Hazelwood in the number 8 tonight, and Witherspoon, the spoon for Hazen Boots in the number 8. Just edging out Ryan Allen, McPeak, and Yates, who didn't make the show. All right, they're getting ready to go here. Here we go. Oh, we're going to fire them off here as these drivers are ready to go. We'll give them the P1 to green treatment, folks. You know how we get down. And we're going to let them loose here. 20 laps, shootout series. Put the gaps up on the screen, Hawk. Let's go. Billy Van Meter going to look to get the job done here tonight. Let's go racing, man. Appreciate the guys that came through with the raid. I see you guys out there. Thank you guys so much for popping in with that raid. Let's go. We got a shootout here. 20 laps. Oxford. Billy Van Meter takes him into turn number 1. Zach Wells going to the 3. Medford back there in that number 4, but it's Rex Cock now closing that gap. He's in that number 5 machine. Oxford right now. This is the shootout series you're watching. We run it every Wednesday night. We take whatever amount of guys come in, qualify the top 8, and they get to duke it out. 11 race series on this, and man, I tell you what, it's been a pleasure as we are now in race number 4 or 5 of 11 weeks. So these guys still got a lot of time to race it out here. But right now, Billy Van Meter in that 23, Phil Brick in the 06, and there's a battle here. Wells and Medford side by side. And everybody knows if you've raced Oxford in officials or in anything, that you want to be on the bottom. You do not want to be out there. And you see Medford now get down in line. And there goes the 3 for a ride right there. The 3 going around, looping it right there at the bottom of the track. And he just spun himself out. No contact made there. Self-inflicted a spin out. And we're still green here at Oxford. Billy Van Meter, Phil Brick, 1-2. Kind of like how your point standings are in those legend cars over there. That's tight. Rex Cox still in that number 4 spot. Hazelwood to 5. Kendrick still in the 6. Witherspoon and Wells. I'm going to round out your top 8 right now. But how about this? Billy Van Meter, man. I tell you what, he's been on a rail here tonight, man. He's got his system back. Everything's working right for him. He's really getting after it here. Billy Van Meter in that 23. Team Chaos. Looking good here so far. Phil Brick back there in that number 2 spot. Medford into 3. And we're going to take a look here and take a quick shot right now from Phil Brick's Gearbox. Brought to you by CapsuleTimeLLC.com. Look at that. Whoa, buddy. Can I get a little breathing room here, please? No, sir, you can't. They are coming at him hard here. We're riding with Medford in the 3 spot. Looking back at Rex Cock. Oh, he's putting it on him all right. We had a couple different sound bites we could have used for that saying there, but we're going to keep it PG. So right now, Billy Van Meter still out front. He's got Phil Brick in hot pursuit. Last laps, you got it. 16:47 to a 16:49. They're about on the same pace. The quick time out there, that goes to the Cock. Rex ran a 16:45, so he's obviously got something figured out here that the rest of the guys don't have. Look at Medford hang the back end of that thing out. Brandon Medford, Rex Cock, 4 and 5. I tell you, unbelievable what we're seeing here. With 10 laps to go, we just covered the halfway to go mark. Billy Van Meter out front right now. He's got Phil Brick right behind him. Philbrick going to have enough in the car here at the end of this race to get up here and contend for him. It's a 20-point gap between first and second, so it's a, it's a little more worth that bump and run, if I got to say so myself. But you got to know how to do the bump and run. You can't just run into somebody and be like, hey, it's a bump and run. That's not a bump and run. But I got faith. Philbrick's got some speed here. He's going to try to find something. Let's jump into cockpit with the 06 driver from Lions Den Motorsports. Billy Van Meter still up there in that 23. We're riding with Philbrick into 2. Medford back here in that 3 spot. Rex and Hazelwood round out your top 5 here at Oxford. They are keeping it clean and green. There's Kendrick right there. Witherspoon in that 7 spot. Zach Wells just upsetted himself, man. Back 5 spots. Did not go the way he wanted it to go here. Hazelwood, your big mover at the moment. 5 laps to go for Billy Van Meter. Team Chaos. Can he hang on? Philbrick's got some speed here. Last lap looked better. And it did. 16:55. Philbrick edging him out a little bit here. Not sure if there's enough laps to knock it down, though. Billy doing everything he can do to kind of hold him back there. 3 laps to go here at Oxford. Shout out again to the raid coming in during the broadcast. We appreciate you guys that hung out, followed the channel, did what you guys can do. I appreciate you guys coming in here with that. Thank you guys. Sunset, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We're finishing up here. White flag coming out next time for Billy. Philbrick into 2. Medford still in the 3. Will Rex Cock move him? Probably not. I wouldn't say so. Keep it clean, I would say. Rex going to get up there and give him hell, but it's going to be Billy Van Meter one more time around. Rex going to try to pass him on the outside here. Medford says, not today, rookie. He's going to look to the inside, but it's going to be Billy Van Meter takes 2 out of the 3 races tonight here at Oxford. Philbrick in that number 2 spot. Look at the battle. Woohoo! Medford brings it home into 3. There's Rex Cock in that number 4 spot. And the rest of the crew bringing it down and around here. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Kendrick Holm right there in the number 5 spot. Hazelwood in the 6, the 7 of Witherspoon, and Zach Wells going to bring it home at that number 8 spot tonight. Let's get them going here, your top 3. There it is. Look at this again. Oh, it's not a chaos 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Philbrick broke that party up here. Good job, Philbrick, in that number 2 spot here. And Billy Van Meter going to win it here. We'll get him started with interviews. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ain't like we haven't talked to him yet here in the 83 for Team Chaos. Medford, you got a copy.
I got you.
Man, you were a master of these interviews here tonight. Up 1 more spot here at Oxford in these street stocks. And I didn't know if you were going to be able to get the interview because Rex Cock was charging, and he was coming. And it looked good there for a minute, and then you shut him down quickly. P3 for you, man. Break down your run.
Yeah, Rex should have pushed a little harder there. I think he might have had something for Billy up there. He looked really good. It was really smooth. I was all over the place. But, we just got out here, and this is a tough place. Again, another place I haven't been to. And, just come out here, have fun, and end up P3.
Yeah, it's always great. You know what I mean? When you just buy the track, you just got the car, you come out here at Oxford and get a P3. Great job, Medford. And let's hear them great sponsors one more time here tonight.
Yeah, again, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks for putting this deal on. Had a lot of fun tonight, so that's what this is all about. Not too serious, just a lot of fun. But so thanks a lot for that. And then we got Madison King Warehousing, Headco Welding, Hydraulic, MVP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kitty Mowing, Van Orn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, Keep Digging, and everybody over at Team Chaos for a great job tonight.
Absolutely. Look at Medford getting it done. P3 here tonight. Congratulations, Medford. All right, went over now to our second place driver. It's not a Chaos driver. I know, everybody's in shock, but it's a Lions Den Motorsports driver. Ryan Philbrick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight, man. It was fun to watch you up there battling with Team Chaos and getting yourself in the mix there and breaking up what would have been a whole Team Chaos sweep tonight. 1, 2, 3, but Lions Den Motorsports showed out here. P2, break down your run.
Yeah, I qualified second. Was a little bit worried about it, hoping I could get down, and was able to. Van Meter just didn't make a mistake. Congratulations to him. Had a hell of a night, but at least I interrupted them sweeping the night in the podium. Felt pretty good about that. I don't know who made Medford pay for this content because it's free, but you should probably look into that.
Oh yeah, you know how it goes, man. New track, new car, you know what I mean. I just got iRacing tonight, so great job again, Phil Brick, and who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Capital Time LLC, 614 Setups, Clean Cut Painting, Lions Den Motorsports, and you for putting this on. The drivers are coming out.
Great job. There you have it. Phil Brick, P2 here tonight for Lions Den. All right, whatever now to our race winner. Took 2 out of the 3 tonight. Not bad. Not quite Jesse Gordon good, but, you know, Billy Van Meter good. Bill doing Bill shit. Billy, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, heck of a job here tonight, man. Gordon goes sweeps all the dirt, which, you know, no surprise here. You come in here tonight, and it's a dominant performance, as it always is. And if you would have just edged out Ryan Allen that last race, we'd be talking about a sweep here tonight. But, hey, 2 out of the 3 ain't bad, Bill. What do you got for this race? How'd it go for you?
Yeah, this race was just about like the legend cars. I kind of just rode around the bottom, hugging it, and don't get loose and slowly drive away. That's about all you can do in Oxford. But I had fun, and it sucks that Ryan threw his qualifying, and he couldn't have got the 2 out of 3 instead of me. But you know how it is. Maybe I should have moved him now that he didn't make the 3rd race, right?
I mean, I said that in the broadcast. You'll see that in the next in the video. But great job, Bill. Congrats tonight, man. 2 out of 3, not bad. Fantastic work from all the team over there. Team Chaos rocked out. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank, Bill?
Oh, Chaos Motorsports, Youth Put It On, Edco Welding, Master and Kane, Vanor Development, Circle City, Kenny's Mowing, Cutscene, Keep Digging, and again, Youth Put It On, everybody showing up. Also, I might not be as good as Jess, but I have a lot more fun, and I'm a lot nicer than my teammates.
Very good. There you have it. Billy Van Meter getting it done here. Not quite a sweep, but he'll take 2 out of 3. Billy Van Meter wins it here tonight in Oxford. Phil Brick going to take it home into number 2. And how about Brandon Medford? We ain't seen him in a shootout series in a few weeks. Comes back P3 tonight. That's it for us. We'll see you guys next week.